those up, and then I had, where was it? I thought I had some pictures of the Dodge. But yeah, I mean, the stuff that came out of the inside of that thing, it was a mess. See, this is where the door was missing in the beef filler.
Yeah. Well, that reminds me of my old truck, that old Chevy. Well, you saw in the video.
Yeah, that was neat.
It come a long way.
But this is, I went up to, I figured you'd recognize that. When you told me you got that motor or something up there where the ski hill was in Waterville.
Oh, well, the guy had it downtown.
Yeah,
that's where it was used.
Came from. Yeah.
I never have been up there, but.
Oh, you haven't? Oh yeah, well this is Waterville.
Yeah, but.
And then we was come down, this is when they had the old road this last summer. They had the alternate road because they was rebuilding that highway off Waterville. And they had funky junk written on a sign. So Ralph and I was up taking pictures. We went up to Owlstown up there.
Yeah.
And went up and took a bunch of pictures around Owlstown and stuff, you know. And it just, it's just fun stuff.
Oh, I know.
I love it.
I just love that rusty old metal.
Yeah. But this is the building up there at the ski hill.
Yep.
It's up there.
Some people ask me, you probably get the same thing. The most common question, especially from the women, is, well, what color are you going to paint it?
Yeah, that's what I told them. I said, that one, the Rat Rod, I told them, I said, it's already painted.
Yeah.
And the gal out the highway patrol office, she was talking to me about it. She said, well, are you going to paint it? And I said, well, it's already painted. Yeah. She said, well, I got to put a color down. I said, well, put down Rock Island Red.
Yeah. A guy told me one time, he said, well, it's really going to be nice when you get it fixed up.
It's done.
That's what I always said. It's done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful patina right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you going to chop it? You're going to chop it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm taking 3 inches out of it.
Yeah.
So.
I had mine marked one time out at the car show, and I just took some chalk, made dotted. I said, cut a long dotted line. But I'm not going to chop it because I wouldn't have much headroom in mine if I did that. But this, you got plenty.
But I've got all the stuff. I mean, I have all of the fenders for it, and running, not the running boards, but rocker panels that go on it, and all that stuff is going to go back on. And then back here, where this trunk piece was, I'm going to have to build me a bracket here, but I bought a green trunk. It's a wooden one.
Okay.
It's set on the back of this thing.
Oh, that's going to be perfect. Perfect.
It's going to be a blast. Yeah.
Now, is this what was on the back? This piece here?
Right here?
Okay. Yeah.
And that's going to be put brackets on it, put that thing on there.
Sure.
But the motor mounts in this thing are absolutely phenomenal. I still got them. If you know anybody that wants a Studebaker motor in grade 8, I've got one. I'll give them. Yeah. Just to get rid of them.
Studebaker. Yeah. Straight 8.
It's a straight 8 that goes in here.
Wow.
It's got the intake on it, the exhaust on it, the block, the cranks in it. There's no pistons, no rod, no head, no starter. They completely stripped.
I just got rid of a complete 47 Buick straight 8.
Really?
Yeah. I let it go to a guy that had some use for it. You know, it was just sitting there taking up space, and I could get to it.
I know how to hard to throw the stuff away.
Oh, I know what you mean.
This was a you know, I seen when you was talking about your little transmission.
Yeah.
This is the transmission that came out of that thing.
Yep. That little truck of mine had one about that size.
Couldn't believe.
A little bigger.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that transmission was in this
So that had an enclosed driveline, didn't it?
No, it did not.
Wow.
That's
bolted.
You know, I didn't realize.
U-joint bolted right up to that, didn't it? Wow.
Yeah, bolted right up to that, right up to the rear end.
Look at that brake handle.
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
I'm going to try and figure out how to mount this on the other Turbo 400 so I can put my emergency brake in that thing.
Are you going to use this steering wheel?
I'm thinking seriously about it.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Seriously about it.
Look at that.
But that's the dash.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it has somebody had shot some bullet holes in it. Put the lenses back in them, but they got one bullet hole in here they run through, and then there was another one in there.
Wow. Boy, that's a neat
yeah, isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I imagine it's rust because I just took the wheel
and
brass? That's just, these are the pieces. You know, I took the wire wheel here and cleaned it up.
Oh, it's pretty.
I haven't got this one done yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of. But that's going to go back in. I got to figure out how to put gauges in there.
Oh, sure. You'll figure it out.
But I got the original gauges. This was the gas gauge. But I don't, I don't know how the hell the damn thing worked. But
neat stuff.
Yeah,
neat stuff.
They broke a bunch of stuff trying to get it off of there and get it cleaned up.
What is this right here?
Those were the motor mounts.
Well, they were heavy duty.
Yeah. This, what happened is the block.
That thing weighed 10 pounds a piece.
Yeah, the block came down and set on top of these lips.
Yeah.
And then it had shims that slid down the side of it to adjust them. But I'm going to stay with the same motor mounts.
Okay.
I'm going to take and reposition them in there.
Yeah.
Because I went and picked up a motor plate here, and I'm going to put this motor. This is for a 454 motor plate.
Yeah.
And I'm going to set it up and build brackets so I can set this motor plate on those mounts.
Okay. Okay. Now, tell me about this.
I don't know what that was.
A mirror set on that?
A mirror, a turn signal.
Have you got both of them?
Yeah, they're both on there.
Oh, good, good, good.
Because apparently the wires came out of here.
Yeah.
And these were where the spare tires on the fenders rolled up.
Sure.
They were mounted up here and the tires laid against here.
And that's something. Yeah, yeah.
But I think there was, because there was wires poked out of here, so I think there were lights sitting on there. So I'm going to try to come up with lights.
I just love this stuff. It's a sickness, isn't it?
Oh, it's a disease. It's a disease. My wife says...
There's no recovery for this.
No, there's not. No. All the kids are junk.
I really appreciate you letting me take pictures and stuff in here. This is great. Massive big fenders.
Yes, they are.
Man. And they're going back on.
They're going back on. Yeah, everything that came off this car is going back on.
Yeah. Did it have the rear fenders on it?
Yeah. The rear fenders are right, well, they're right here.
Oh, here they are. Yeah, right fenders.
They're
okay.
all beat up and banged up, but I'm just going to beat them out.
Yeah.
And clean them up and put them on. I'm not going to paint them or nothing.
There you go. There you go. That's patina, boy, right there.
Yeah.